That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside Harden. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Right against Embiid. Pass to Bogdanovic. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And in the 2021 conference finals, 3 out of the 4 teams were helmed by black head coaches. Many hoping that'll help create more opportunities moving forward, Greg.
No question. The NBA is #1 in embracing diversity in its league. Now, we still have a long way to go, but you have to be proud of the coaches who performed, as you said, in last year's conference finals, could also see the steps move in the right direction this summer with a lot of hires who are African-American head coaches. So, obviously, it's a results-driven business, but greater diversity is certainly welcome. This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
And, guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Millsap, he's checked in for the Sixers. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Bogdanovic. Herter's checked in for Williams. And it's Trae Young in for Wright.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hawks.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of Game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in Game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Clint Capella.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
Harden's shot is good.
And Harden has the ultimate green light. I mean, it's uber green, including launching from outside of the state.
And Young, here we go. Outside Herter. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Harden. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the...
Show you how to put some zeros in the bank. Show you how to make them pay attention when they ain't. See what they gon' do, but they don't do it cause they can't. Make them bounce, rock, shake. Dance on the plate, call it strawberry cake. First at my place, sorry you a little late. Tell them one time, baby, I don't like to wait. Wake up, walk out fresh. New on deck. Bust down baguette. Let it have my check. Better come correct. I'ma crush a mini me if I don't watch my step. I don't really know what you came for. I'm here to Millie double up, really stack my dough. Sky pulley up in the venta dough. Gotta send it like tic-tac-toe. I be laced up in Louis, just left from Gucci, and I'm choosy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Dip down in Prada, got it from my dada. Hustle like my mama. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Make 'em bounce.
Now introducing the corner for you, Atlanta Hawks.
The These two teams know, Brent, for playing a more methodical pace. When you think of elite half-court offenses, what comes to mind?
I think of teams that just get advantage in the half-court, Kevin, and then keep it. And there are a lot of teams that are mediocre that when a player makes something happen, the rest of the guys stand around or are not in position to be an outlet and to make the next play. Elite offenses in the NBA feel like there's a continuity no matter what happens, and the pro perception where they make the reads and continue to play to find their best scoring opportunity.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. And into backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Porzingis, and it's Gafford in at the 5.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Smith finds Kuzma. Back to Smith from deep. No good. Shot missing. So the Hawks will take it the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
The Wizards with another miss. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
Now, here is Young. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And, guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
And here's Smith after the three-pointer from John Collins. Kuzma with it. He's picked up by Collins. They need this. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Yeah, easy call.
Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey. Was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way.
What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. The Williams is checked in for Young. And then for Washington, Hachimura, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Ish Smith. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's Beal on the wing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And right, here we go. A three, Hunter. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Still without a basket in the game. Hachimura kicks to Gafford.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
No good, unable to end this run. The Hawks leading by 11. Screen by Capella. Right, the pass to Hunter. Right against Gafford. And right, here we go. And the rejection by Gafford. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything.
The previous play is under review.
Seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Washington making some changes. Thomas Bryant comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Kispert subbed in for Porzingis.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well. An exciting young player to watch.
Wright finds Capella. Wright against Beal. Clock at 6. Wright the pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Wright dishes to Capella. Collins kicks to Wright. Second chance shot. And Capella with the layup.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And Washington has possession. 11-point game. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope. Looking to get his guys going when they're open.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Wright the pass to Hunter. Capella with a screen on Beal. Hunter against Beal. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contribution.
And so it's John.
All right, let's just come to the court. Come on, get loud for your ETN.
Well, Bradley Beal has 4 brothers who played.
Oh, Mom said.
Simple. And it seems like it worked out for him.
No question. And his mother coached him up. So some all-around sports talent in the Beal family.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Atlanta.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
So with Williams on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Poked away. Caldwell Pope with it. No points in the game yet for him. Hachimura finds Smith. Nice ball movement by Washington. Hachimura down low. He's guarded by Collins. Bryant trying to free himself up. It will go down, and the Hawks lead has got down to 11 on the bucket from Hachimura. Well, they say great offense beats great defense, Brett. That never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
There's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, that we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
Young against Smith to the middle. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Kispert. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for John Collins. Molinari comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Huerter. Then for the Wizards, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Bryant. Porzingis comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Caldwell Pope. And Gafford throws it down.
There's a feel that Porzingis has to the game, and the more comfortable he is in these kind of settings, he'll rack up some assists.
Free throw, no good for Gafford. Atlanta leading by 10. And Young, here we go. Stolen by Kispert. Pass to Smith. Kuzma kicks to Porzingis. Lets it go from 11. Kuzma can't get it to go. Hawks shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Drives to the hoop. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Six on the shot clock. The shot comes out. Excellent defense there from Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And Corey Kispert is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Beal's checked in for Smith. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Young dishes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Beal finds Kuzma. Beal with a screen on Gallinari. It's Kuzma penetrating. Out to Porzingis. Second shot opportunity, and he hits the jumper for 2.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter, and bang, just kicks it out.
Beal against Young. To the inside. Now, here's Okongwu. Okongwu with the screen for Gallinari. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D for the Hawks. Collins checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Gallinari. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. 1:05 left to play here in the half. Pass to Kispert. Back to Beal from 20 feet out. And the rejection by Collins. There's 53 seconds left now here in the second.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The pass to Capella. And he drives in. And the dunk by Capella.
How about Capella getting it done on the drive? Just knifes his way to the basket.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Collins against Kuzma. 6 to shoot. Tries it from 19, and the basket is good.
And a high percentage shooter like Kuzma has tons of options on the floor. That includes the mid-range.
Young for 3. Back to Collins. Capella with a screen on Porzingis. Tries from 16, and that would have...
On. And in Zero Gravity, there are lots of fun events coming up. This weekend, aboard the Concha Del Mar, if you want double XP, the Wreck is the place to be. And in the city, it's the Chips Ahoy Weekend Bonus, where you'll have a shot at winning 1 million VC. Next weekend, on the cruise ship, make your way to the deck